Hi friends, fine isn't it? Everybody is fine, okay? Healthy, wealthy and wise, okay. And now let's see, today they are going to fix the entire deal, in the sense that the deal has already been fixed, but the operating part of it, the workout, how to work it out, that's the problem. So that's what they are trying to see. It's a ferocious animal, very angry and cruel looking, tiger. Have you seen tiger smiling now? No. Yeah. So it's a very angry animal. So that is ferocious animal. So how to manage this ferocious animal? The question here is that the animal should be totally free. In the circus, it is a different thing. They always carry this, or they, if at all they allow freedom, give freedom to a tiger in the circus situation, they will always hold a chain connected to, or it will be chained, so to say. The chain, one part of the chain, end of the chain will be held by the ringmaster. Not absolute freedom. So here in this case, the tiger has to be given absolute freedom. Otherwise, suppose he is accompanied by the ringmaster, then the whole show has no meaning, because the tiger has to come out from the bamboo grove, that is the bamboo forest, and it should be free in a natural situation, and come, gently walk, look at the camera, and then go back. If somebody is holding it, then camera, it will be seen, isn't it? So what to do? So they thought a plan. And what is that plan, we will see later. Immediately we will see, time being, let's see the words. To set the animal free. Animal here is the tiger. Set it free means to give freedom, total freedom. Set it free. Make it free, that is it. For example, if you set the tiger free, there is a possibility that it may attack human beings and also animals, isn't it? So you cannot set it free like that. I couldn't help asking. I means Satyajit. I couldn't help. I couldn't help means I had to. I was compelled to ask. I couldn't help asking. When the teacher asked me, when I was a student, when the teacher asked me to go out of the class, as an example only, I couldn't help asking him why. I had to ask him why. Understand? That is a frown. Frown means, if you look at my forehead, you will see. Then you will find lines like this. Lines. When I do like this, there are lines here. So that is called actually frowning. Lines on the forehead. When you do like this, when you narrow your eyes, then lines will be formed on the forehead. That's frowning. Now, why do you frown? That's a body language. Why do you frown? To express your displeasure. Say you don't like something. Somebody asks, somebody is talking in the class. Then you say, that means, I don't like you are talking. You stop talking and listen to my class. Stop talking and listen to my, that's the meaning. So if you say, that's called frowning. See that? Then on his own, that means alone, on his own. The tiger should be left on his own. That means the tiger should be left alone, without anybody accompanying. The circus, the tiger is accompanied. But here it's not possible. That is on his own means. Many students, when you are left on their own, they start mobiling. Isn't it? If you are given freedom, complete freedom, then immediately what will you do? You will take your mobile and start doing like this. And not all the students, but some of them. Yes. Plants going down the drain. That means plants being defeated. Now my plans are failing. My plans are failing. That's what it is. Why the plans are failing, you will see. Petrified. I think I told you in the first class also what is petrified. You become like a rock. Petros. Petros means rock, that's the meaning. So Peter, the meaning of Peter is a rock. A person as firm as a rock. A person as firm as a rock. So that is Peter, meaning of Peter. Petro, that means rock. So petrified means you become like a rock. That means another word that we have seen in this lesson is freeze. Yes. Guppy and Baga, they freeze. Guppy and Baga, they are petrified when they see the tiger. That is. Next one is ferocious, angry and cruel looking, ferocious. Some human beings are ferocious. They are always angry and cruel looking. So you must have seen such people. Very rare, so you can see them. Invisible, cannot be seen. Spirits are invisible. Angel is invisible. Devil is invisible. Like that you can see. Then next one is hair flattens. Hair flattened means neck of the, you can see now the neck of the tiger. If you tie something around it, a chain or something around it, then what will happen? That part through which the chain runs, that will be flattened. So that means the film will be seen that it is being controlled by somebody. That cannot be. After all, who is this? Who is shooting this film? Satyajit. Perfection. He wants perfection in everything. So such a man. He said that will not do. I won't agree. So what are they going to do? Their plan was to make a collar. Make a collar with the tiger's skin and then attach the chain to that collar, so that the tiger skin will be seen there without being flattened. So now let's look at the simplified version. To give absolute freedom to a ferocious tiger was not that easy. It's not possible. Mr. Thorat said, you know who is Mr. Thorat? The ringmaster of the circus, Bharat circus. So Mr. Thorat said, I cannot give, I have never given such a, I have never faced such a situation. In the circus, of course, they are free. We give them only half freedom, full freedom. So it's not possible, he says. Anything can happen, I don't know. And next he said, tigers are never allowed to go about freely in the circus camp. They cannot go, they are being controlled. Although they are trained, you cannot set them free. So if the tiger is given full freedom, anything can happen. Mr. Thorat said. Suppose you are given full freedom. I don't have such an experience in my life. So if I give full freedom, what will happen? I don't know. I cannot predict. See that's what he said. See, I have no idea I cannot even imagine what is going to happen if the tiger is given full freedom. You are asking me to give the tiger full freedom. You allow it to be in the bamboo forest and then let it by its own will come out, stand there, walk for a few seconds or a few minutes, look at the camera and then go by. I don't know what will happen. Mr. Thorat said. In the film, it cannot be seen accompanied by a man. In the circus situation, he is always accompanied. Accompanied means somebody is always with him. Mr. Thorat suggested to tie a thin, strong wire around the tiger's neck. He said, in that case, I will do one thing. My suggestion is that a thin wire, very thin wire, but very strong, made of some such material. And one end will be tied around the tiger's neck and the other end I will hold somewhere far away. Or I will tie it around a rod, some such thing. So what about that? Then what did he say? He said, then strong wire. Then Thorat suggested to tiger, etc. But that would flatten its hair. See, if something is here, suppose it's hairy, and if I do like this, that much part will be flattened, isn't it? It will become flat. So he said that's not possible. And then what did Ray say? So Ray suggested to make a collar with a tiger skin, and fix the wire to that collar. The problem was solved. See that? So what to do? Make a collar with the tiger skin and fix the chain to that, wire to that, so it will not be seen. Thus the problem was solved. Understand? So the question here is how to solve the problem. You cannot let the tiger free. You cannot give absolute freedom to the tiger. You cannot give full freedom to the tiger. If you give full freedom to the tiger, what may happen, nobody knows. So in that case, what to do? Thorat suggested that we will tie a wire around the neck of the tiger. One end here and around the neck, the other end I will hold far away so they will not see. He said, then the problem is that the hair will be flattened. It can be seen, that cannot be. Then Ray said that, okay, we will do one thing, we will make a collar with the tiger skin. And that the one end of the chain or one end of the wire will be attached to the tiger, the collar made of tiger skin. And then now flattening will happen. The people will think that the whole thing is natural. The scene has to look so natural. The tiger has to look so natural. It's walking, it's coming out, it's pacing, it's looking at the camera. Those things should be natural. Otherwise, people will think this is artificial. See that? And it was some years back now. So we cannot imagine such techniques as we find in today's films. In today's films, sometimes I think even without a tiger you can shoot all these things. And to that extent technology has developed, isn't it? But not those days. I think if things are clear to you, now we will read the textbook or take the textbook and read. Do you think it's going to be easy to set the animal free in the bamboo grove? I couldn't help asking. Satyajit asked this question. Do you think it's going to be easy? Do you think it is easy to give full freedom to the tiger and drop it in the midst of or in the bamboo forest? Is it possible? I had to ask that question. I couldn't help asking, I had to ask that question. Mr. Thorat frowned. This is frowned. What do you see when you do like this? There will lines on your forehead. Frown. I am not sure, he replied. No idea. I am not sure. I never let him out of the cage on his own. Never. The tiger has been with me for years, for many years. I have never given him full freedom. Never let him out of the cage. So really, I don't know. I don't know what is going to happen. First time I am going to do it. I have no experience. What? Were all our plans going to go down the drain? Satyajit asked, huh? What are you saying? You don't know. You have no control over the tiger. That means all our plans are failing. Going down the drain. Failing. Absolutely. How could we let the tiger's trainer be seen with the animal? It's not possible. You are Mr. Thorat, you are the trainer, you are the ringmaster, but you cannot accompany the tiger in the scene. How could Gopi and Bhaga be petrified with fear if the supposedly ferocious animal was accompanied by a man? That is the problem. Suppose this animal is accompanied by a man, when Gopi and Bala see this man, they will not be afraid. They will not be petrified. They will not freeze. They will think, that man will take care, you don't worry. They will laugh. They will look at each other and say, nothing to worry about. They will say like that. So how is that possible? No, we could not allow that to happen. No, I will not allow that to happen. You cannot accompany. I will not allow you, Mr. Thorat, to accompany the animal. Mr. Thorat found a solution. He found an answer, a solution to this. He said, I will tie a wire around the tiger's neck. It will be thin but strong. Thorat said, there is a way out. I will hold the one end of the wire. The other end will be tied around the tiger's neck. So I will have the control over the tiger. What about that? If the wire was thin enough, perhaps it would remain invisible to the camera. So I will make such a wire, very strong but very, very, very thin. And then it will not be seen in the camera. But it was likely that the hair on the tiger's neck would be flattened by the wire. So Satyajit said, no, nothing doing, sir. It's not possible. Because the wire, if you tie a wire around the neck of the tiger, the neck, you can see now, plenty of hair. So that will be flattened. No, that cannot be done. So what to do? By the wire, which would give the whole thing, away. What is the use? People would say, somebody is holding a wire and that's how it is. So the whole thing will fail. What if he found a collar made of a tiger skin, fixed the wire to this collar and then tied it round the tiger's neck? I said means Satyajit said. What you suggest is not possible because it will flatten the hair around the neck of the tiger. So what to do? What is the way out? The way out is make a collar with the tiger skin. And then to that collar you attach one end of the wire. And then that will not be seen. We will have control also. So this is how they solve the problem. So the question is now, what is going on here? In this section, what is going on? A meeting is going on. A conversation between Mr. Thorat and Satyajit and his team. They are sitting together and they are talking. What is the subject matter? How to give full freedom to the tiger. How to let the tiger free. How to let the tiger to be on his own. Otherwise, what is the problem? Otherwise, if he is accompanied by a man, his trainer, then Gopi and Bhaga will not get up, will not be petrified, or will not be, but the other word we said petrified, freeze, will not freeze. They will not be frightened, because they will think, a man is coming with that. Understand? That's one thing. What is the second problem? The second problem is it will be seen in the film. The camera will shoot the wire also. The camera will shoot the tiger along with the trainer. That is not possible. Now what is the suggestion of Mr. Thorat? Thorat said, I will tie a wire. It is strong but thin, it will be invisible. Strong but thin wire around the neck of the tiger. One end I will hold in my hand, or I will fix it somewhere. The other end, of course, around the tiger's neck. Mr. Thorat thought it was a wonderful plan. But Ray said, no, that also is not possible. The first suggestion gone because Ray said, the tiger, you cannot show the tiger accompanied by a trainer. Second suggestion also he turned down. Turned down means he rejected. Why? He said it will flatten the hair around the neck of the tiger. Then what is the solution? The solution, Ray said, we will do one thing. We will make a collar. So collar means say something like this, a collar. And then that will be made of tiger skin. Your wire will be attached to that collar. The other end you can hold. So you can control. The tiger's hair won't be flattened. People will think that it is natural and we can shoot the scene. Understand that? So that is actually the project tiger. This is the project. What is the project? How to shoot a scene with a trained tiger controlled by the trainer but appearing to be very natural. This is the problem. And 3 suggestions. Mr. Thorat said he would accompany the tiger. Ray said no, it is not possible. Second suggestion, Mr. Thorat said a thin strong wire will be tied around the neck of the tiger. The other end I will hold. Ray said no. Why? Because the hair of the tiger will be flattened and that will be seen in the camera. The third suggestion was made by Ray himself. He said make a collar with the tiger skin and the wire may be attached to that. The other end we can hold, and so the thing, there will be a feeling that the tiger is on his own. There will be a feeling that the tiger is on his own. He is free, absolutely free. He has been given full freedom. But at the same time, we know, understanding. What is that understanding? That you will be holding the other end. If something goes wrong, then you will pull it like this. It will not run away and attack people and animals. It will not go around causing damage to others, injury to others. So that much we can. It will be under control. But at the same time, people will think that it is natural because its hair is not flattened. Nobody will see that there is a wire around the neck of the tiger. What do you say? So that is a great idea. It's a great idea. We will say like this. To Satyajit, we will say, let us see how it is going to work. The next 2 or 3 classes we will see how the plan made by these people, Ray, his team and Mr. Thorat, is going to work. See, the working out part of it we will see, we will have to wait and see. So till then, bye.